It's WRVS 89.9, your community voice in Elizabeth City's best variety of R&B. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you, family. Clay Mercer here. It is the fourth Wednesday of the month, and you know what that means. Conversations with the Chancellor. And as always, I am joined by Interim Chancellor Dr. Catherine Edmonds. It is Christmas Day. It didn't stop this show because we have a lot to talk about. And again, I know you wish everybody happy holidays too.
Absolutely. So excited to be here on this special day to wish everyone happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Hope you're enjoying time with your families.
Yes, indeed. Let's jump right into it here on this Christmas Day. This past Saturday, December 14th, ECSU held its 179th Commencement Ceremony at the Vaughn Center. It was packed as we knew it would be with family and friends who were ready to celebrate those graduating Vikings. Over 230 Vikings walked across that stage. That's a lot of hugs, and it was interesting to see you just talk to everybody as they walked across, but it was one of the largest that I've ever seen for a December commencement. Chancellor, tell us a little bit about your experience at the first commencement as Interim Chancellor.
It was amazing as to be my first commencement and it to be the largest one for the fall semester. We had 242 students that graduated. Wow. 226 undergraduate and 16 graduate students. And the day before, when we had the rehearsal, the commencement rehearsal, to see, I said, okay, if you already have a job, part-time or full-time, when you walk across the stage, over 76% of the students stood up.
Seriously?
And then to see how many were already heading to graduate school, to the military, that is what we want for our students. Yeah. So to know, and when we were saying to them, the world awaits your talents, that was a true statement because they have jobs, they're going to graduate school, they're going into the military, so the world is awaiting them.
Yes, indeed. And it was wonderful when you talk about the keynote address that was given. Everybody's still talking about that keynote address. Talk a little bit about that and what you took from what she said.
Yes, Dr. Jackie had many pearls for our graduates and words of wisdom. Some of the pieces that she said was to embrace the power of perseverance, pursue your dreams fearlessly, and remember that your potential to be a difference maker in society is limitless. And she ended it with, the world needs your passion, your vision, and your drive.
I caught that. Yeah, that was wonderful. And again,
amazing.
A wonderful choice as the keynote address. I think everybody in there left with something that they could take with them that will help them out in the future. It was just a wonderful event. So many family and friends. I saw some of the families came with their child's faces real big on posters and on these. It was just a great experience.
It was a great experience. The energy in the place was so high, and then to know that we were recognizing bearers of the mace that were at the top of their class before women could actually be recognized as bearer of the mace. Wow. And so I heard someone say, I see that you are now officially recognized, and we know that the class, I think she was in class of 1972 maybe, or 71, but to see her standing there and to give her flowers while she's still here and can smell them. It was just an amazing, so many great moments. Yes. Recognition of the student who started back in 2013, had health issues, and he stood there and he persevered and he was receiving his degree. It just amazing. It's the moments that we live for. It's the moments that I live for as the interim chancellor. And each student that came across the stage, I spoke to each one, congratulated each one, and I would have stood there all day if I needed to make sure that everyone heard from me personally, congratulations and well done.
It's what commencement is all about. Another special moment here on the campus of the Elizabeth City State University. Family, if you want to see more from this, pictures, all of that is on our social media. You can also go online to ECSU.edu and see so much more from the 179th Commencement Ceremony. Conversation Conversations with the Chancellor. Clay Mercer here with ECSU Interim Chancellor Dr. Catherine Edmonds. And, while the students are at home enjoying the holiday break, ECSU administration, faculty, staff, we're continuing to plan for what should be an eventful spring semester. As many of you have seen, the campus is continuing to grow. Construction here, roads closed there in order for that construction to take place. But new buildings and renovations are in progress. Chancellor, if you could, just give us an idea of what everybody can expect to see, especially when the students return in January and throughout the spring semester.
Yeah, sure. Exciting times. The new residence hall is almost 60% complete.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
So it will be done fall semester of 2025, ready to go. And so we're excited about that. We'll have 352 beds in the residence hall, about 74,000 square feet. And it will be opening the summer of 2025. And so our students will be able to enjoy that space and enjoy where they live and learn.
I love it.
And we also have our dining hall that is almost 60% complete. And it will open in the summer of 2025 as well. Nice. Great things on the horizon. Yeah. And the dining hall will seat about 761. They're going to have a Caribou coffee in there. And they will have all these different stations, deli, produce station, made to order station. And so I know our students are excited about that. We have the infrastructure projects that are going on, and I'm going to say to the listeners, go to our website and look at that. You can see it. You can see the holes that are being dug, the pipes that are being put in, so that we can improve our water and as well as our technology infrastructure across the campus. And probably one of the bigger ones is the new aviation building. And that construction will start in March of 2025 with a completion estimated around January of 2027.
Very nice.
So we'll have some buildings completed. We'll have others that are starting. And so it's just a great time to be at ECSU.
Very much so. Again, online, ecsu.edu is the one-stop shop for everything you need to know about the Elizabeth City State University. It's Conversations with the Chancellor online at WRVS899.com is where you can listen all the time. I know, Chancellor, you love sports. You love football.
Yes.
You love softball, baseball, you love golf, you love volleyball, you love it all.
I do.
But you also love basketball, and I got a little something for you and everybody out there on January 20th. MLK Day is our annual Robert L. Vaughn Senior Border Clash Basketball Invitational. Of course, we'll celebrate the legacy of the late and legendary Coach Bobby Vaughn, but we're also joining together with the American Diabetes Association to fight for a cure for diabetes. And I know this is a cause that a lot of our listeners has touched their families, has touched me and my family. I'm sure you have probably some family members, Chancellor, as well, who have dealt with diabetes, friends, family. It's something that we would love to find a cure for. And on January 20th, we're going to help the American Diabetes Association fight for that cure. Yeah,
you're absolutely right. There are so many families that have been touched by diabetes. My mom, who is no longer with us, she had diabetes. And what I learned in taking her to some of her doctor's visits is that we think we know, because it's so common in our community, that we think we know how to address that, what needs to happen. But, listening to my mom and being very careful and thoughtful about what she ate, if she had a wound, how she took care of that. And it can be something that's very devastating. And so this is a great opportunity for folks to come out. And I always love when we can put together things that we enjoy. We know that we all enjoy sports, but we also know that we enjoy supporting our community, making sure that our community's needs are met. And so being able to, raise money for the American Diabetes Association, that is worth it. I mean, that and on MLK Day, I mean, and in our community, this is an awesome time. And I hope to see so many come out and support this. And I know you have a goal and how much you want to raise. We're not even going to say that goal because I want it to blow out of the water. I want us to see and people to show by their giving. And it doesn't matter how much you can give, a little, a lot, whatever you can afford. Please come out, enjoy basketball. but also give to a great cause.
Yeah, it's really a great combination. We can't wait to see all of you there on January 20th at the Vaughn Center for Border Clash. And of course, more details on our official website at WRVS899.com. That's Conversations with the Chancellor, a Christmas Day edition of the show. And Chancellor, thank you so much for making this happen. And right now, I want to take some time to give you the microphone and just speak about what's on your heart to the listeners.
Yeah, it's so grateful and thankful to be here on this day, first of all, and to know that there are folks out there listening to us and sharing time with their families, having time to relax. But I also want you to think about this as well, that yes, we're going to take a little time to rest and enjoy family, but coming up next semester, we'll be back on the road with our blueprints. In the spring of 2025, we'll be in Charlotte on February 15th, Winston-Salem on March the 29th, in Raleigh on April 5th. We ask that you, if you know anyone in that area that's looking to further their education, we're focusing on adult learners. We're focusing on students that are right out of high school. So there's something for everyone here at ECSU. And so as you're enjoying these holidays and enjoying the food, the turkeys, and whatever it is that your family may be serving, think about what's coming up next and use this as a time of reflection, but also a time to move forward. So wishing everyone happy holidays.
Yeah, same to you, Chancellor. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to you and your family. I know you're enjoying today as well as everybody's listening. When we return next month, it'll be 2025. And we got to get ready for what should be a wonderful year here for Elizabeth City State University. Thank you so much, Chancellor, for making this show happen. And listeners, if you missed out on any parts of today's show, you want to catch up on past shows, just go to our YouTube channel and listen anytime. Chancellor, again, thank you so much. Happy holidays to you and enjoy the rest of 2024.
Thank you, and same to you.
Yes, indeed. Again, family, thank you so much for spending a part of your Christmas day with us. Let's get right back into Elizabeth City's best variety of R&B right now here on WRVS 89.9.